Certified and pre-owned vehicles with over 40 priced under $15,000. Stop by and save at any location or log on anytime to teamautouse.com.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for being with us here. WAFB Plus 9:15 for 9 News Now, that Monday through Friday. You have made it to a Monday. If you are thinking it's a different kind of a time, then you might want to check all the clocks in the house. Probably a little bit off. Daylight saving time messing with our minds, our bodies a little bit on this day. We're going to get into that a little bit more in a minute, maybe something you want to be a part of today. That's coming up here in a quick minute. But do want to step you outside as we kind of get going on this Monday. The sun rose. It did come up on this Monday after daylight saving time, a little bit later than we have been used to. Sunrise over the last number of days and weeks, right around that 6:30 time frame. Yeah, more like 7:30 now. So that drive into work, that drive into school is going to be a little bit darker. Sunset, obviously a little bit later as well. So we'll say, I don't know, man. Just pick one of these. Pick one of these days. Pick one of the either daylight saving time or standard, whatever. Just pick one. Let's stick with it. 365. Oy vey. But this is what we're waking up to right now. You can see the wind right here, courtesy of our Sky 9 camera network. The wind blowing the flag. This is obviously West Baton Rouge looking into downtown Baton Rouge. A little bit windy out there, and it's blowing around. Check it out. Some pretty cool air. Much cooler right now than we were used to over the last number of days and certainly weeks. We were setting record high temperatures. I mean, way above where we should be. And this is the reward now, apparently. It is still winter for a little while longer anyway. 51 degrees at just past the 9 o'clock hour, right around 9:15. This is the 10-day. I'm giving you a look at what we're on our way to. So not going to hit 70 today. Not expected to hit 70 tomorrow as well. Check out the lows. Look at the lows over the next little bit as well as we get ready for another front coming in here. Some rain on Friday, which is St. Patrick's Day. But look, around here, it is the Saturday after that folks are really paying attention to. You got parades in the area, and everybody wants it dry for that. Look, it may be chilly, sure, but dry is what everybody wants. So that's kind of the key. What we're kind of focusing on. We'll see what Friday ends up being. Anything severe in nature, we'll dig into that as the week moves on. But that's what the 10-day is looking like right now. I want to bring your attention to this. A deadly shooting in the area. This is Ascension Parish. You know where Darrow is? Just across the river from Donaldsonville. Actually, I can bring this up on a map for you right here. Donaldsonville, Darrow right across the way. This is Sunshine Bridge. So obviously Baton Rouge is right up here. Deadly shooting in Darrow. So Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office working this one. This is from yesterday. They tell us when they got to the scene here. This is Highway 22 at Brown Street there in Darrow. When they got to the scene, found a teenager dead. And another person shot as well, critically injured. We are expecting today to learn the identity of that teenager who died there at the scene. Possibly what was going on, what investigators think may have happened, how that second victim is officially doing now, all that. When we do get that information, of course, we'll put that right here for you in this location that you already know about here at WAFB.com and the 9 News app. We'll keep you updated as that investigation pushes forward. Deadly shooting in Ascension Parish. East Baton Rouge Parish, the Sheriff's Office guy has an equalizer course that they are beginning. It's actually tomorrow. It's a women's self-defense course. It's becoming, look, these courses are becoming more and more popular over the last, long while actually, and more agencies are beginning to do them. This is EBRSO's first run at this. And again, it's happening tomorrow. Our Kelly Hubbard was live there this morning at their training facility, kind of getting a firsthand look at what it's all about. And some of the techniques they're going to be teaching, who they're focused on. This is just for women. It's 13 and up. And they got about 50 spots they're looking to fill for this particular class, which begins tomorrow. It's a roughly like 16 total hour course, 4 hours at a time. So it is, it does take a little bit of time. It's an investment on your part, but hopefully it is teaching you something. That's the whole idea. Tell you what you can do. Find the story, WAP.com, the 9 News app. Scroll down here. They're going to have a phone number and an email that you can actually dial up or log in, that kind of thing, and send off the email to see if you can register for tomorrow's class. Again, we got one beginning tomorrow. Now, what we were told, actually what they told Callie was, if and when this one fills up, and they expect it to, because they all do no matter where they are, they're going to be offering more classes like this in the future. So if you miss this spot, don't worry, we'll let you know when that next one is as well. But yeah, EBRSO with an equalizer course of their own. And our Callie Hubbard getting a little bit of a taste of it a little bit earlier on this morning. Find that story. It's right there waiting for you. Okay, all that going on. I don't know how busy your weekend was. World of Sports taking over. Actually, some big headlines. This one right here, pretty big. Got LSU women's basketball. Look, they knew they were already in. They knew they were in, right? They're just a matter of where they would be going, who they might be playing. Now they know. They're staying home for the first 2 rounds. LSU women's basketball receiving one of the top 16 seeds, so they are actually a 3 seed. Arguably the highest 3 seed. A lot of folks may be thinking they were going to be a 2 seed. Nope, 3 seed. So they're staying in Baton Rouge for the first 2 rounds. They're taking on Hawaii this Friday. If they win that one, they're going to take on the winner of 11 seed, 7 seed as well. So Tigers get to stay home for that. Now the Jags, they're hitting the road. Of course, they are tournament champions, SWAC tournament champions. They're going to be a 16 seed. So what's going to happen here is there was a lot of thought that the committee might saddle Southern with South Carolina. There you go. I mean, look, if you're the top overall seed, your reward in that round 1 is pretty much an easy win for you. That's just typically how it goes, right? Not the case. Southern did not get thrown to the wolves immediately with South Carolina. They're going to play in what's called the first 4. And so it is 4 games where the winner of those games then get placed into the bigger field of 64. And so they're going to take on a fellow 16 seed, Sacred Heart, this Wednesday. So do they advance? If they do, if the Jags were to survive that first 4 game, then they would move into the bigger field and take on actually a number 1 seed, not South Carolina, the overall number 1. They would take on Stanford, another number 1 seed, but blue and gold looking to go dancing. And while we have you here, green and gold looking to go dancing for the first time in their program's history. The Lions are a 15 seed. They're traveling out to Iowa, take on the 2 seed over there and one of the best players in the country. But they're going to go out there, see what they can do, see what kind of damage they can cause. So, yeah, purple and gold, blue and gold, green and gold dancing as women's bracket is set was Sunday night. It'll be fun to see. It'll be fun to see how far all the teams get to go. Speaking of on the court, I told you, man, sports was making some headlines over the weekend. You saw this? This is actually going to become official today. The former head coach at LSU men's basketball, Will Wade, has a new gig, and it ain't too far from here, right down the interstate. In fact, McNeese State, he's going to be a Cowboy, going to be a Poke. They have signed him to a 5-year deal. Expected to be a fiery 5 years over there. You know what Will Wade brought to the sidelines? Very, very fiery on the sidelines, always going, always kind of getting after folks. That's what he brought to LSU and helped them elevate a little bit. Can he bring that to McNeese State? That's obviously what they're hoping for. Official announcement, official introduction set today for right around noon. We'll let you know what the former LSU head coach has to say as he takes on a new role right down the way. You got to imagine they're going to be trying to hook up some scheduling. You know he's going to want to play LSU. You know he's going to want to put LSU on this. That ought to be fun. This ought to be interesting. New head coach over there at McNeese, Will Wade. Speaking of a little bit of sports, there is actually something going on today. LSU softball continuing their first conference series of the season. They got rained out yesterday. It was always going to be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday triple game against 3-game set against South Carolina. They did not get started on Friday. They got started on Saturday, LSU with that nice win. They got rained out, though, yesterday, so it is a double-header today. The first one's at 3 o'clock. The second one's set for 6 o'clock. So we'll see if LSU can continue their ride. They are, I mean, what a heck of a start to the season. 14th ranked right now. And, again, this is the opening series to the conference season. It's just getting going on the road, doubleheader today there at South Carolina. So there you go, a little bit of everything on the plus, which is kind of what we want to try and do for you as I spin out of the way over here. There you can find her, Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Apple TV, all the different places where you can kind of get this on demand if you'd like. If you don't want to check it out live, you can kind of check it out at your own time. Whenever you want to. So, speaking of time, don't want to take up too much more of yours, but do actually have a few things I want to remind you of or let you know about. We just mentioned, obviously, daylight saving time. Hopefully all the clocks in your house are in order. Did you lose? Yeah, you lose a little bit of sleep there? I mean, we all did, which makes sense that today is National Napping Day. You know about this? It's an actual thing. National Napping Day. I mean, I guess it's the perfect timing to take one of these things. I'm not a big napping guy myself, which seems weird, I guess, maybe for the hours, the shift that I work. It's just, I don't know. I used to try to take naps back in the day, and then I woke up just feeling like dirt from them. I don't know. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Is there a wrong way to take? I don't even know. But National Napping Day. Take that siesta. See if you can. Look, naps, siestas actually play a big role in many cultures all around the world. Not so much in the United States. We're like one of the few that apparently, with the stigma, that no, you can't do that. National Napping Day today. What a perfect day to do it after something like daylight saving time comes in and wrecks you for a little bit. So from that to this, I wanted to show you this as well. We're getting close to St. Patrick's Day. We just showed you that 10-day forecast. It is well within the range of that. And, well, you know what you're looking at right here, don't you? The river being dyed green there in Chicago. It's something they've been doing for better than 6 decades now. You know exactly what you're looking at when you see it. Not too many other places around here have a river like that, whether they get cuts through a downtown like that or that they dye like that. So, yeah, dyeing the river green there in Chicago, getting ready to bring in St. Patrick's Day. And of course, you know, for us, and I'll give you a look here at the 10-day forecast again as we kind of get ready for it. It is Friday, obviously, but the real focus is the day after and that St. Patty's Day wearing of the green parade. It looks like right now it's going to be dry. It's just going to be a little bit chilly, which ain't overly bad. I mean, just, you know, put on the long sleeves and the long pants, get out there and catch the beads at arguably the best parade in Baton Rouge. I say arguably. There's some very good ones out there that folks love, from the Christmas to the Halloween to all the Mardi Gras parades. But yeah, a lot of folks love this one. It is well attended, and it looks like it's going to be okay if you know, dry, but certainly chilly a little bit. As the day approaches, that forecast will firm up that much more, and of course, we'll make sure to get that out to you. But yeah, wearing of the green right around the corner. Still got a few days to go, and yeah, we got to get through napping day first. So y'all go take your nap, huh? We'll see you next time.
The seductive styling of the 2022 Mazda CX-9 elevates your idea of what a 3-row CUV can be.
Get 0% financing on a new Mazda CX-9 at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.